Hello, Professor. This is my short video. I'm going to be touring the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, and I'm going to try to narrate the best that I can here. Try to make it so you can see what I'm looking at. All right. So I've already been through this once, so I know that I can kind of click out of this and do my own review. So I can click around kind of how I did with the Acropolis Museum. But just right off the bat, first thing I notice that this is so vastly different than the last one that I toured virtually. Like the Acropolis Museum was mainly all white and glass and full of marble, but this one, it's almost like minimalist, the way that they set up the pictures and whatnot. Like there's so much open space in the middle. It's like little benches, and then the emphasis really is just on the artwork itself, which it's obvious it's an art museum, but I don't know. And looking up at the ceiling, that kind of reminds me of like Sistine Chapel, actually. But yeah, keep going through here. So, looking at the first one, what should we pick? The Mary family. How about that? I can zoom in a little bit closer. And I really like how it has little stories for each and every one of these. And you can press play and it'll tell you about the artwork and the artist and whatnot. This was definitely different than the Acropolis Museum. This I like a lot more. It's a lot more involved.
This fun-loving family looks to be in a state of utter chaos. Young and old are visibly enjoying their fill of unrestrained smoke.
So I'll just pause this here because I'd rather do, I guess, the explaining myself. A big part of art in the Baroque area was the deep emotion. You can see that each one of these people has a different emotion on their face. Happy, maybe devious. This guy, whatever he's drinking, looks like he's having the time of his life. And I don't know if I'm saying this word right, but a lot of these paintings use like the chiaroscuro, I think is how you pronounce it. Like the contrast of light and dark, kind of like this darkness back here. I don't know if that's a fireplace in contrast with like deep red hue, white satin. But really the main thing that sticks out to me is that they all have their own different emotion. I don't know. I just think that's super cool. All right, keep going. I can exit out of this and continue on. We'll go, how about this one? And just another example, like she looks happy, super happy. Looks like she's trying to communicate with her. She seems to be the focal point of this piece of art. This dude's upset. Talk about deep emotion being shown in Baroque art. That dude's pretty upset. I wonder if this little girl stole a toy from him or something like that. But kind of the same thing. Contrast with light and dark. Background being more dark, shadowy, in contrast to like these bright whites and reds. It's just that use of chiaroscuro. I guess like the use of line as well, you can see in here. Like the tiles, geometric shapes of the tiles. But you see how much brighter this is here in comparison to the tile back here. We'll keep going on. I really want to get to Night Watch because that's what I'm going to be doing my review on. Keep going through. And I thought this was probably one of the coolest parts is how they are going to try to, I guess, fix up the Night Watch, the introduction here. But this one's done by Rembrandt, one of the most popular and recognizable artists of that era. I mean, just looking at this little section of the museum, it's gorgeous. The fact that it's behind painted glass, they have Rembrandt's name up at the top like that. It's just incredible. You see like the contrast. This guy's dressed in all white, super ornate, and this guy's dressed in all black. Let's see if I can exit out of this. I can't. Maybe you can see it from here, I guess. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. So, just like kind of the same things that we see in Baroque art, like the chiaroscuro, the dark, the light, the movement. Each one of these characters is like moving. Each one of those characters has some type of emotion in their face, which that's kind of just like the style that they did back then. But Rembrandt seems to be the most important one, biggest name. Also has those symbols up top there. Looks like they're trying to, I don't know if the right word is refurbish, but they're trying to make it so that that piece lasts for centuries longer, because some of these works are super old, so sometimes you got to do a little bit of upkeep on them. Yeah, but I mean, in comparison to the Acropolis Museum, I kind of like this one a little bit better. It's more interactive. It's a lot easier to go through, in my opinion. And I don't know, it just seems like you're, like in comparison to the Acropolis Museum, in this museum, I feel like we have fast forward like hundreds and hundreds of years. Like all of these look more humanistic to me and realistic. Like the little boy there, proper little boy size. They're all wearing probably what you would think they would be wearing in that era. There's so much emotion on each and every one of their faces. It's incredible. Even the background. And there's a little doggy down there too. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed this museum so far. I'm going to keep going through it. I think maybe I'm frozen, but I will be submitting my paper soon. So be on the lookout. Thank you, Professor.